know these headphones are gonna die. I mean, I knew they were gonna die, but like, I didn't think so soon. I mean, I can plug them in though. Okay, I'm gonna pause and I'll be back. Okay, I did what I needed to. Now, let me finish this as much as I can. Where did I leave off? Okay, I finished step 4, which means I'm on step 5. So I need this piece. Do 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 do. Dun, dun, dun. Sometimes I don't understand how I don't get in trouble for things, when I would have said that I was in trouble if I did them. My manager keeps throwing out chicken, though. I mean, it was only that, like, half a tray, and we already deboned a full tray, but it was still less than we would like. Technically, we're supposed to debone every single piece of chicken, including the tenders and the nuggets. Like, I get it, they want to go home and stuff, but, like, they could have started it earlier. But they wanted to be a wimp about it. Okay. Needs one of these. One of these. This is gonna be so fun to make. I'm actually kind of excited. I've been filming too long. Both my headphones are dead. And I would need to find another pair in order to have headphones. I'm just gonna let it say low battery until it's actually dead. Okay. Blue butterfly. Okay. Now it wants one of these. I think I'm just going to continue in silence at this point. We'll finish when we finish. I don't want these. The stem. I'm still kind of sad that it gave me a base that's slightly, like, broken. Like, they have no form of quality control. Type of broken. This piece keeps trying to fall off. I'm gonna glue it a little bit. I started reading this story, and the main character is a stalker who is getting stalked. I don't know how to feel about that other than, well, I guess you kind of earned it, I guess. If you're a stalker and you get stalked, is it earned? I feel like it's not as bad, like, you're in the same position, except it's, like, mutual. You're both so obsessed with each other that, like, it works out. It'd be different if it was only one person getting stalked. I did read a story where there was a serial killer and a stalker. That one was awful. In so many ways. Okay, I'm gonna get another piece like this. This is technically the last flower. I only have one stem left, so it has to be. I'll say it is looking great. Something I realized is my sense of realizing a person is really gross or there's something else going on has gotten so good only because of how many pedophiles have flirted with me through my entire childhood. So now whenever someone like flirts with me, I immediately get really bad vibes from them. And my track record for attracting pedophiles is so fucking high that I can immediately tell if someone is one from like first meeting, being like, oh, don't assume, do your research about them first, and then I find out I'm right, and I'm just like, not another one. Like, I want to stop getting flirted with because of how many of the people who have actually flirted with me have been pedophiles. Like, why can't I meet someone who's genuinely a good person? Why can't that be a thing that I have? I want to be able to fall in love, but apparently it's not in my cards, because it's only pedophiles. They're only pedophiles. Like, I work with kids. I don't want to be around that at all. I'm even a YouTuber, so it makes it even worse when I have to deal with major creeps. I really do value the safety of people who are around me more than my own safety. Which makes me very uncomfortable when I'm around certain people. Am I a cautious person? I try to be. Try to be as cautious as possible. Is that why when I say, hey, if you're gonna like go to the con that's in my state, be mindful of the people here, and I wouldn't mind seeing any of my fans, like my actual fans, in public. I've been recognized at least once, and that was really cool. And I was like, I have to say at least once because I had a random person asked if they could take a picture with me, and I said no because I did not know who they were, and I didn't think I was famous enough to be recognized yet. Because, yet again, 6,000 people is a lot if you see them all at once, but for YouTube standards, 6,000 is barely, just like barely anything. Also, I saw how many people like looked at my like measurement video, and I'm kind of glad so many people find it like useful and actually watched it. I was so excited to see that there was 200 views on an educational video that I made. Like, I genuinely wanted to show people, yeah, this is how you can do your measurements with like a visual, because I couldn't find the visual for how to take my measurements. And I didn't have anyone to like fully explain it to me. I just had a photo to go off of. Usually I just do like lots of research, but like that was like the first thing I really didn't do any research on, which is why my disclaimer is I'm not a seamstress. I recommend asking for like professional help if you need better measurements. Because at the end of the day, I'm not a professional. I'm just your average person trying to exist and have fun. I'm just your average person. Which is why I also think it's weird when people like fantasize or obsess over people. They're just people. Like you or me. They're just people. Why do you put so much high expectations on just a person? They're just a person. Like you or me. Yeah, we do entertain. So I guess it makes us have like a bit more charisma, maybe. But we're still just average. I mean, I'm very average in many ways. I got the most common hair color. Got the most common eye color. I was told, though, by a person I was actually interested in, you're not sexy enough. Which hurt, but you know what? They're right. I'm not. People see me as cute. I find that very weird. But they do. I'd rather not be cute, though. Also, anyone who assumes I'm attracted to men, no. The amount of dads who flirt with me, though, at cons is so many. Why are there so many single dads? Like, did you leave the wife, or did the wife leave you? Either way, it's an embarrassment. The only way it wouldn't be embarrassing is if it was a death. Then it's just sad. But the look on the kids' faces is like always just uncomfortable. Because usually they're asking me to take photos with their kid because I'm one of their favorite characters, or I look really cool. And that's just when it gets weird. Like, you're doing this in front of your kid? Creeping them out. I will say those are some of my most awkward interactions, is when a kid's father flirts with me. And it's because the kid always looks really uncomfortable the entire time. And this is coming from a person with divorced parents. I find it very strange. This sounds awful. What song is that even meant to be? It sounds like a horror movie when you're trying to like climb up a staircase. Anyway, I'm gonna go to Temu and complain. So, peace, love, good night, my fab fans, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!